Hi, there's a lot of information out there that spreads a lot of misconceptions about ESOPs. You'll see a lot of videos out there, for example, that even get the name of employee stock ownership plans wrong. They call them employee share ownership plans or employee stock option plans, which they're not. We're here to clear up some of these misconceptions. First misconception is that you can't get a fair value if you sell to an ESOP. We've sold over 100 companies to ESOPs, and I can tell you the total proceeds that you get in an ESOP compares very favorably to a third-party sale. The second misconception is that ESOPs are expensive. ESOPs can be expensive. However, there's additional tax incentives that more than pay for the expense of doing an ESOP and make it very attractive to the sellers. And in fact, the sellers don't even pay the expenses associated with an ESOP. The third misconception is that ESOPs are complex. While they are more complex than not doing an ESOP, the good news is there's ESOP professionals that help you along the way. For example, the third-party administrator handles all of the record keeping associated with the ESOPs and testing and things like that. And they've typically done over 500 or 1,000 ESOPs and can answer any questions that you have. The fourth misconception is that the employees will somehow control the company if you do an ESOP. That's not the way it works. The leadership team that ran the ESOP before selling to an ESOP typically are the same people running it after you do an ESOP. The employees don't vote on anything. They don't get to see your financials unless you want them to. They don't see payroll information, anything like that. The fifth misconception about ESOPs is that it concentrates the wealth of the employees and that the employees are going to hate it. While it can concentrate the wealth of the employees a little bit, it is free to the employees. Typically, the company keeps their 401k or other retirement plan, and this is in addition to that, and the employees don't actually pay anything for their shares. So it's free to the employees. And because it's free to the employees, it's hard to imagine a scenario where they were hated. As I said, you keep your retirement plan and this is added to it, so it's a free additional benefit that employees really enjoy. The last misconception we're going to talk about is people will say, well, I know one ESOP that went bad. If you look, an ESOP is essentially a tax advantage leverage buyout. If you look at statistics, about 19% of leveraged buyouts in the US fail. About 1/2% of ESOPs fail. ESOPs tend to perform better because the employees care. If you look, for example, at bank portfolios of ESOP loans, they tend to be the best performing. And in our experience, if a company does experience some trauma or dislocation, the employees really rally around to fix it and to make the company better. And we've seen wonderful examples of companies rebounding a lot quicker because the employees care.